Welcome, I'm Kai. This year, we are all facing challenging times, and unfortunately, we do not have the chance to meet in person. However, besides all the negative effects of the pandemic, we also see the upside where companies which have set focus on remote and digital capabilities benefit from their activities and outperform competition. All major players in the brewing market state that digital offerings are accelerating their businesses in these difficult times. Besides COVID, there are also other major trends in the brewing industry that drive digitalization and change the way how breweries will produce in the future. Yes, you expect information about process control and MES systems, but today is way beyond. It is about breaking silos from a craft to mass market, being successful. We, as consumers, are going for new experiences when drinking beer. Today, we are not just talking about IPAs, but also about low-calorie beers, alcohol-free beers, and hard seltzers. We need flexibility. Consumer loyalty is decreasing, and our customers react with new and innovative products with an increasing speed. Beverage producers must introduce new products faster than ever before, and in order to do so, they have to enhance brewing processes with new technologies like cold hopping and using different yeast styles. At the same time, secure and transparent supply chains are gaining importance. To ensure highest quality raw material production, the process, the logistics, and the retail must be completely transparent. Tracking and tracing across the entire value chain gives the producer the possibility to easily connect a batch with the bottle and allows track back where it was sold. Integrating the consumer in this chain will allow to receive direct feedback and to inform consumers automatically in case of a quality issue. But it's not just about quality. The environmental impact is gaining more importance. How much CO2 was generated, how much water was polluted, or how much waste is generated by the packaging. For today's generation, these factors are important in their buying decision. There are many new technologies like artificial intelligence, which can be used to optimize the quality of beer or to predict anomalies of a motor in a filling line. We need to apply these technologies in the right way to help the F&B industry to change to the better. Many new technologies are part of our digital enterprise concepts. But let's listen to our digital enterprise expert, Magnus, about the general aspects and benefits of becoming a digital food and beverage enterprise.
Before we start diving into the food and beverage topic, I'm going to give you a short overview of the digital enterprise as such, and the challenges that the industry is faced with in this particular time, as Kai mentioned, with the grocery shops, etc. Obviously, you got the classic time to market, sustainability, and so on and so forth. And what this essentially boils down to is that it's causing or creating a certain level of complexity, and it's all about actually being able to manage this complexity. And Jan Mrosik has talked about it, Karin Florchus and Daniel also spoke about it just before, and it's about taking a holistic approach on digitalization and starting a digital journey. And we as Siemens, we have been working on this for quite some time, and our answer is actually to merge the virtual world with the real world, enabling data to flow back and forth seamless. And when this happens, then our three digital twins come to life: the digital twin of the product, the digital twin of the production, and the digital twin of the performance. Everything is surrounded with, of course, first-class security. You have a collaboration platform, and also, as Karin and Daniel spoke about, the people business, the consultant implementation optimization specialists. And if we take this one notch further, I'm going to see if I can explain it even better to you. If you think about all the requirements coming in when you're going to design a product, either for the process industry or for the discrete industry, the accelerator portfolio is there to support for simulation and planning and design, etc. Then when you have your product designed, then you push it into the next step, which is to plan the manufacturing. And that you can do where if you have a brownfield situation, basically an existing factory, or you're building something new, a greenfield situation. Optimize the flow, program your robots, do everything in a virtual environment before you click the button and virtually commissioning your line and start producing your products for real. So at this point in time, the production is running smoothly thanks to the totally integrated automation concept. And we are not only producing products, we're also producing a whole lot of data. Data that we can either analyze straight on the shop floor using edge computers, or we shoot it up in the cloud, analyze it there, and then we feed this information back into the product development and the production planning. Because it's all about continuously optimizing what you're doing, because digitalization is not a journey with an end station. It has several stops, and it's about continuous optimization. Of course, the openness of our digital enterprise is very important. Talking to suppliers and collaborate over time with all the participants in our process. But with that, Kai, I think I've done the overflight, the 10,000 meter flight. Why don't we talk about digital enterprise and how it's been used in the food and beverage industry?
Thank you, Magnus, for the details about the digital enterprise. So what does this mean for a modern brewery? Follow me on a short tour through our virtual brewery. Marketing, understanding the consumers, always comes up with new ideas on how to increase sales and pushes new initiatives in the product pipeline. This means a change in the recipe, the formulation, the raw materials, and the quality parameters, which need to be checked while producing. An integrated laboratory system which is connected to the production is key to ensure proper quality in the different beers, especially when producing the same product in different locations. But it's not just the beer itself. The design of the bottle and the label can make a difference when attracting new customers. Designing and simulating a new bottle allows to optimize marketing demands with reality in regards of cost and environmental footprint. New materials can be easily evaluated by just changing the materials in the simulation. And even designing and adapting labels to global requirements becomes faster and easier because all required data is stored in a central collaboration platform. Now the beer is proven and formulated. Let's have a look how to produce it. Many new variants mean an increasing complexity in the production and the connected logistics and distribution channels. Simulating the whole material flow, changeover times, cleaning in place, and logistics processes allows to identify the bottlenecks and overcapacities and give the opportunity to optimize the plant equipment and increase the output. Testing the plant in the virtual world makes it possible to determine faults and errors. The integral software capabilities of Siemens, based on real data, allow the use of artificial intelligence beyond the brewing system, like Braumat, to help local operation to optimize decision-making. Let's go to the brewhouse. A brewery needs to be controlled precisely to achieve consistency, even with a high level of variance. Braumat is incorporating more than 40 years of feedback of well-known breweries, and Siemens is consistently innovating Braumat, using edge, using cloud. Security and safety incorporated. The enhanced Cleaning in Place module gives the possibility to easily adapt and optimize your cleaning processes. Braumat is part of a Siemens mainstream product that scales easily into other industry like dairy, chocolate, or even shampoo production, wherever batch and mixing is important for the product quality. investments are secure. We stick to our commitment. The change to smaller batches and additional products is heavily affecting the filling and packaging lines of a brewery. If a new line is planned, the needed flexibility is already considered in the design. But what about brownfields? Typically, brownfield machines are not properly integrated. If you want to run different products on such a line, you need a clear concept how to integrate the different machines to one optimized line. Otherwise, your efficiency will decrease tremendously. To do this, you need an easy-to-use system, which allows you to collect, map, condense data right at the machine. With the IoT Suite, Siemens is offering such an easy-to-use solution. IoT Suite allows you to connect and modernize your lines, create the required connectivity to gather the data which is needed for further analytics, without big investments, without others involved. When more variety of beer is produced, it increases the complexity also in the warehouse. Consumer demands are flexible and shelf time means money. New connectivity to retailers is asking for shorter delivery times, more flexibility and reliability. Consumers' expectation when ordering will hit the shop floor. So digital twinning, however, leverages all aspects of the supply chain, helping operations in decision-making. Instead of investing in new warehouses, simulation can reveal free capacities and optimize the production and the storage processes. Specific demands like pack-to-order can be realized, for example, with the use of automated guided vehicles. Logistics will forward and customers will receive exactly what they need. The pace of change has never been this fast. While we are talking, the entire brewery is producing data. It is key to continuously monitor this data, gain fast insights and react immediately, helping the brewers to achieve best results. Due to the increased networking and the production of ever-rising amounts of data that have to be transmitted and stored, cyber threats are steadily increasing. Siemens is offering a holistic concept based on defense in depth to meet the challenges of cybersecurity in the digitalized industrial world. Wow, this was quite a long trip. I'm looking forward for another beer. Let's go back to the bar. Hopefully, you now have an idea how modern breweries leverage digital technologies to address the current trends. But in many requests, the main question is where to start and what to do exactly. And this is where we break it down to so-called digital threads. The digital threads are focusing on certain use cases which we see in typical food and beverage production. A digital thread is breaking silos and connecting the digital twins from R&D to production, from production to consumer. In mature F&B customers, we have identified 5 major digital threads: integrated program and lifecycle management, smart product and process design, production design and optimization, flexible manufacturing, and traceability and insights. If you want to learn more about the digital threads, please contact us. The digital journey is unique for every company. It depends from where you start, what you want to achieve, how fast can you go. Sometimes you might feel stuck on your way, or you do not even want to start as the complexity seems to be too high and insights may be low. That's why we typically offer consulting which way to go as a next step. We support to implement the chosen solutions on our own with our partners. This allows Siemens also to analyze the ongoing operations and come up with suggestions how to optimize and improve. As we believe in the value of the digital enterprise, we are also financing the digital transformation of our customers and help in different scenarios to start the digital journey. You pay according to how digitalization is creating benefits for you. We are running more than 300 factories on our own. We pass on our experience. Use it. I hope this journey brought some insights for you. Let's meet up for a virtual beer and discuss next steps together. Looking forward to learn about your specific challenges.
Siemens, ingenuity for life.